Hi, everybody, and welcome to today's cryptocurrency analysis. And welcome to the channel. If you like the channel, please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share with your friends. And thank you for watching. Today, we are going to look at uh, one of our coins that we look at on the channel. And as we can see, finally, Bitcoin is having a big break, right? And today we have the price at 20,202.22. At the moment, we have a 4.9% increase in the price of Bitcoin. And today we'll be looking at the chart and be looking at everything to determine the price and what price will do. So please, let's go to the chart and see what Bitcoin is going to do for the next few days and few weeks. Sit back, relax, and let's go to the charts. So here are we on the chart on the 15 minutes time frame. As we can see, wow, quite a lot of movement. As you can see, we flipped bullish here. A lot of volume came into the market, and we could see we pushed up higher and broke a lot of resistance, right? We broke the resistance at 19.4. Same thing happened at 20K, and that's how we continue pushing forward. And now we are 20,245. Quite a nice price for the price of Bitcoin as we've been waiting for this breakout. And I'll be showing you a couple of patterns which I believe might play out in the next few hours. And some of the things I'm looking at and which might look like a red flag for this breakout, right? And so let's just hope. Currently, Bitcoin is fighting with this resistance at 20,200. Like if we flip 20,200, we have higher to go. If we go back to the 30 minutes time frame, right? This is clearly showing a bullish divergence, right? If we want to lay something like this from bottom to the top, right? And so this clearly looks like some sort of a bull flag, right? So this looks like some sort of a bull flag, right? And we know the bull flag, right? We measure uh, the length of the pole from the length of the breakout. So Bitcoin is breaking out now, right? And if this is a bull flag, right, we are supposed to carry the length of the pole here, and then we should see Bitcoin at probably around 21,400, right? Around that place, right? So we're hoping that if this is a bull flag, right, and we are not rejected at that support, we should see Bitcoin at 21,200. But mind you, now let's look at it. There is something we need to look at. As you can see, volume is declining. Volume is declining. And for every breakout, for every confirmed breakout, we need to see increasing volume, but volume is declining. So be very careful if you're trading this, right? If you know we've been calling for this push to the upside for around probably a week now, right? If you go back to our videos, you've been seeing we're expecting more upsides. But now I'm trying to say be careful, right? Because our volume is decreasing, right? And so we can't have a breakout on the low volume. Let's be hopeful that we see more volume coming to the markets, right? And then we can see push up down to the 21,000, right? But probably if you can see what's happening currently, we could see that we are all above our EMA ribbons, right? Our EMA ribbons flipped bullish on the 30 minutes time frame. And another thing is we have not retested the EMA ribbons. As you can see, for a breakout to be complete, we have to push, retest, and then move. We have retested it on the 30 minutes time frame, but if we move to the 1 hour time frame, right, probably there's no any like there's no any good there's no any like re, awesome retest that is visible to the eye. So this breakout could be very phony, right? It really be a confirmed breakout if we should clear 20,700. If you can't clear that, probably you should see a rejection back to the 400 and 19,300. So be very, very careful, right? This is a breakout that's happening on low volume. So probably we should see a fake out to the top at around the 20,600, and then we can even push down probably to the 20,000, come back to retest the 19,700. So be very careful. As you can see also in our 1 hour time frame, we're very oversold, but our indicators are still giving us a buy signal. So it's confirming our analysis that probably Bitcoin still has the capability to push up for a while, probably to 20,600 before we see some little kind of retracement, because our RSI is too overbought. We need to cool down, right? We really need to cool down, right? And so be very, very careful. Probably we could see a push up in the next few hours. If we go down even to our 4 hours time frame, as you can see, there is no retest in this breakout. So it looks very, very phony, right? And so please be very careful, right? Probably we'll move up to the next resistance, which is at our next, exactly. Can you see our next major resistance is the 20,300, right? We have a major resistance at that place. So be very, very careful. As you can see in the 1 hour time frame, uh, our breakout has not been rejected, right? For us to find a very, very good breakout. Somebody might argue that this can stand as the retest on the 1 hour time frame, but I doubt it. But let's see what happens. This could also form, but if we check our indicators are quite oversold on the 1 hourly also. As you can see, our RSI, our strength index, is probably at the 78 region. Same thing with uh, our stochastic, right? So they're clearly at higher regions. If we go down to even higher time frames, which I love to trade on both the 6 hours and the 12 hours, as you can see, quite huge resistance at 20,300. So I'm expecting a resistance down 20,300, probably even to, or 20,400. I'm expecting quite a lot of resistance there. And then if that can act as a resistance, then whoa, we're in for a very, very massive push run, right? But somehow we need to cool down a bit. We need to cool down. As you can see, even on the 6 hours, we are very, 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 very overbought. On the 6 hours, whoa, we are very overbought. So probably we'll move a push up to the 20,400, then move down as we need to cool down a bit. Probably, as you can see, volume is decreasing. Same thing on 12 hours, right? Showing us that we have probably a lot of resistance at the 20,400 region. Same thing showing us that we need to cool down a bit on both time frames. If we go down to our other charts, right? On the weekly, we see that we've been expecting this move like a push to the upside. Probably we could even get to the 23K before we see a dump, right? Probably, as you can see, our stochastic on the weekly saying we need to push down a bit, right? And so there's high probability we need to cool down, right? Uh, we could still push up a bit on the 3 days, right? As you can see, everything conforming to analysis that we could push up a bit before we calm down. Stochastic on the 3 days is still showing us probably that we might push up a bit. Same thing with the daily, right? But daily showing us that we're very, very over bots, right? We are really, really overbought, both on the RSI and then on the stochastic. Same thing with our MACD, right? So probably we could just have a flash dump to about uh, the 19,600 so that we could continue the push up, right? But if you can see, probably like I said, see we're really pushing up, right? We could get to the 20,400 and see some little correction down, probably even to the 19,900 just to cool down. We need to cool down a bit because we're very, very, very oversold, and probably it's many of the shorts being liquidated. Yeah, a lot of shorts are being liquidated. Same thing on the 12 hourly. So be very careful if you're in any position, right? We're really, really overbought. So probably if you are long, you should be taking profit on your longs at this period in time. So if you like the channel, please click on the like button, click on the subscribe button. Thank you. and have a great day.